And welcome, everybody, to the first annual Road America race for the Gander Mountain Cup Series. This is race 3 of 18, and Season 1. We are here for the Dollar General 225 here at Road America. Thank you for joining us here today. We will be running 8 laps on this road course, our first road course of the season. Austin Wilson, the number 30, Turner Scott Motorsports Works, CR Tools Chevrolet will be starting on pole.
Start your engines!
And that was the command to fire the engine, so let's move the field here. Here's the starting grid over here. Austin Wilson will start first, followed by Anthony Ricky, Joshua Michaels 3rd, Anderson 4th, Takanawa 5th, Wilson 6th, Baker 7th, Tanker 8th, Kang 9th, Shearer 10th. And you can scroll through the rest of your field here. Find your name to the left of our screen. As these drivers will now complete the pace lap as they'll come around to the green through this road course, and as we do, we'll have plenty of time to run you through some notes in the field. First off, let's go check out last week's winner, Yui Wakabaiachi, starting further back in the field, but hopefully she'll be able to make a good run. She won our race last week at Phoenix, dominating even when she hit the wall on the final lap. She ended up beating out Jackie Tang, who happens to be not only our Daytona winner, but our current points leader. That's not a good angle of his car. We'll get that set in a minute, but Jackie Tang is a big points leader for second place right now. He's locked into the All-Star race for next year. So is Yui Wakabaiachi. They'll both be in that next year. He's got an alright starting spot for today's race. Be sure to watch the 77 car. So back out to the front with Austin Wilson. Let's get an onboard view of some of our cars here today. Let's see here. That's a rear view. Sorry about that technical issue, folks. Here we go. Here is the Works CR Tools on board for Austin Wilson. And here is the cargo on board for Anthony Ricky. How about the Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow on board for Kyle Anderson? The Black Lagoon on board, Joshua Michaels. The Lucasville on board, Tardo Takanawa. The Wounded Warrior Project on board, Ryan Wilson. The American IB Association on board for Alex Tanker. And lastly, the G-Oil on board for Barry Baker. These guys will now complete the pace laps. Couple of notes. During all the test sessions here, Austin Wilson was the fastest, so I believe that 30 car is definitely the car to watch in today's event. That 30 car has been fast here all weekend, and so has that 04 Black Lagoon Dodge. Right there of Joshua Michaels. I think that car could also make an impact in today's event. Like I said earlier, we will be running 8 laps here at this big road course. It should make for a fun, long event, but still fun. These 39 cars each have started 2 races, with the exception of this car right here, Eugene Max. It ran 1. It replaced, after Daytona, it replaced Haruki. Correct me if I mispronounce this. I believe it is Haruki Takanawa is who he replaced, and he inherited her points, and he is doing pretty well in the points. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but I'm pretty sure it's up in the top groove. I'd keep an eye on that 87 today of Kyle Anderson. He's been fast, but just hasn't been able to get the job done. Maybe today is his lucky day. And same thing with Anthony Ricky starting second. Whoops, that's Captain Marvelous. He has a new paint scheme, though, in that Bondi scheme for Junior Motorsports. Anthony Ricky. Let's see if he'll be able to get the job done as we come around this time. I believe we're coming up the hill. Yes. The fans are ready. Here we go. Pace car is off. The drivers are going down the hill. Austin Wilson and Anthony Ricky will lead us to the line. Up the hill our cars go. Under the box. Green flag is out at Road America. The Dollar General 225 is now officially green. The 6 Mustang got a big jump, and there goes Kyle Anderson to the inside. Wow, that was a quick move by that 87. Now the 88 of Ryan Wilson's looking to make a move. So who's going to get here first in the turn? It's going to be the 30 of Austin Wilson. Dive bombs the corner. And now we're 3 wide, heading down the rest of the track. Kyle Anderson is now falling back a little bit towards Ryan Wilson, creating another 3 wide battle. But Austin Wilson is just getting away. Wow, that was fast for the number 30 car. Looks like things have sorted out back in the field. The Black Lagoon 04 of Joshua Michaels is now second, but Austin Wilson is getting away quickly. These guys are going to have to catch him within these next 8 laps, or else he's going to pull a Yui Wakabaiachi like last week and go all out. And they're going to have plenty of time to do so. 8 laps on a track like this. If they can't get it done here, Austin Wilson has a fabulous car. Turner Scott Motorsports has fielded some great entries lately. I think this is one of them. Ryan Wilson has moved up to the 2nd spot in the Wounded Warrior. Camaro, maybe that car we may see in the end of the night in victory lane. And there's the 04 of Joshua Michaels. There's the 85 of Taro Takanawa. And 6 of Anthony Ricky, followed by the 87 of Kyle Anderson. That 55 of Ked Shearer, that's moving up quickly, same with the 99 of Cody Lamas. Back up to the front here, Austin Wilson still has a great lead, but we won't be able to tell you officially what that is until we can get our trackers at the start-finish line. But for right now, I can tell you just by what we're seeing here. Austin Wilson's race to lose, folks. There's still a lot more turns to go on this large road course we have here. The first week, it was the number 77. The second week, it was the number 20. Maybe the 30 will be the 3rd number inscribed into Gator Mountain Cup Series history as the winners. And it looks like for the first time here at Road America, we'll be completing a lap. Austin Wilson looks like he'll be leading the first lap ever at Gator Mountain Cup Series history, not only at a road course, but at Road America. And there he is. And look at the gap, folks, between 1st and 2nd place. I know at road courses they may seem a little bit spread out, but that is crazy. Looks like we've got a good battle going on back here for 9th place between the 19 and the 16. Whoa, there we go, a 3-way battle. Jacob Crago is currently sitting in 11th, trying to make his way up. And there is the 77 of Jackie Tang, the points leader, also in the mix. Looks like the 16 is going to get another edge, and the 62 might be following him, but the 19 is going to make it work. They're going to file single file as we head back up to the front looking at Austin Wilson as this insane lead gets even larger. I am in awe right now of that car. But who knows? You never know on this track. There may be one car that may be able to climb up quickly and top it, but who knows what we're going to see on this track. Ryan Wilson currently in 2nd place, and he looks like he may be gaining some ground, but not a whole lot. He's sort of sitting halfway between the leader, Austin Wilson, and the 2-car tandem of Joshua Michaels and Anthony Ricky. Let's go look at Ryan Wilson right now. He's got a clear gap forward and behind. He's just trying to get up to the next car in front of him, who's about 3 to 4 cars lengths ahead of him, I would say. But anyways, that 30 car, just dominant. Barely see cars like this, especially on a road course, get so dominant so quickly. But hey, you never know. Road course, in my mind, is just like Daytona or Talladega. Anybody can win. And anybody means anybody. Ryan Wilson in 2nd, Joshua Michaels 3rd. Joshua Michaels is separate. Nope. Anthony Ricky's still there, but it's sure a little bit further apart. Now the 85 is sort of gained up on that 6. Maybe we can look. Whoa! He's got some front end damage. Huh. Have to check on that a little bit, or maybe he ran on into something. I don't know, but he's got himself up to 5th place. And he's got some rear end damage. The 87 of Kyle Anderson. Some people are heading down the pit road. What's going on here? Huh. Let's see what's going on. That's the 55 of Cashier on pit road. Wonder what happened to him. He's going to head into his pit stall. Let's see what changes they do. And he looks like he's out. Yes, the 55 is out of this race, folks. Must have had a lot of damage. We'll review it later. Right now, back out front, an even bigger lead for that number 30 car. Nobody else in sight except for the 88 of Ryan Wilson. And it's making no ground. Just staying steady, keeping himself a little bit away from the 30 wall, a little bit away from that tandem right there, 04 and 6. That number 85 car just passed the number 87 back, and that front end damage makes me wonder how is he doing that. And the rear end damage on the 87 makes me wonder what's been going on while we don't have our cameras over there. Huh. These cars are roughing it up and toughing it up on this road course, I can tell you that, folks, except for that number 30 of Austin Wilson, who is just dominating, and we're only on lap 3. I'll tell you what, that 30 in road course history here at Road America, it's been dominant. The first driver to win it, one of the most recent drivers to win in that exact same paint scheme number was a guy named Nelson P.K. Jr. Won this course back in 2012 in another series called NASCAR. And he, who's driving the exact same paint scheme, is dominating. Here comes another Chevrolet Camaro, that's Ryan Wilson again, making a little bit more ground up on that 30 machine. Looks like he's getting down to about 2 seconds. And he's probably about 2 seconds behind the 88 is the 04 of Joshua Michaels. That 1, 2, 3 has just been very spread out as we're here completing lap 3. Austin Wilson's going to come up the hill and complete. Okay, just to clarify earlier, I do believe the 34 is in fact out of this race. I do not know by what standards they are out, but it seems the 34 of Troy Kang is... oh no, it is running. However, the 55 of Kev Shearer is out of the race for today. So back out front with the number 30 of Austin Wilson. 88 is gaining some ground on it, but I don't think it's going to be enough to catch it just yet, as we're nearing the halfway mark of today's event. Man, the 30 car, it's just running and running and running. No stopping that machine. We'll give you an onboard view of Austin Wilson right here, just to give you a view of how clear he really is. Look at that. This is like a hot lap. I mean, he's just wide open. I'll give you a rear view of this car. That little speck back there is Ryan Wilson. That's how far apart they are, and that's how dominant the driver Austin Wilson is. So let's go look at some other drivers while Austin Wilson expends his lead. Joshua Michaels back there, getting a good lead of third, but Anthony Ricky, Taro Takanawa, and Kyle Anderson are all still there, and it looks like a fourth car, and Cody Lamas is joining the party. He got ahead of that 3-car tandem of Alex Tanker, who has separated himself from Crago and Baker. Looks like Jackie Tang's made up some ground. Here we got Robert Stevens battling for a spot with the 23 of Ray Jones, and it looks like Robert Stevens is going to get it. Here's the 60 of Luis Hernandez. Had a great finish a couple weeks ago at Daytona. Didn't really work out for Phoenix, but still, he's got some rear end damage as well. I wonder where that's from. There's the 22 of Ray Takeda. The 00 of Betty Johnson. Our pole sitter back in Daytona, the 33 of Alex Hawkins, battling with Henrietta Fitzwater right there. There's the 70 of James Qualls, and Henrietta Fitzwater's going to take it from Hawkins. There's the 11 of Amy Appleman, our pole sitter back at Phoenix. 12 of Eugene DeMax. There's the 7 of Captain Marvelous, running a new scheme with Bondi on board, the number 7 this weekend. Zachary Fitzwater in the 43 Ford. You have Harlan Sanders, Ian Dutta, Eric Steinmetz, Topanga Wilson, my bad. Maximus Fultz, Yui Wakabaiachi, our winner at Phoenix, who's just hanging back in 28th place at the 29th. My bad. Oh, Ray Takeda on pit road. They're not making any changes. Oh, they took off her hood. The hood is they're just going to leave the hood there. I've never seen anything like this. They're going to take off the hood and they're just going to leave it there. Huh. Let's all back out front and see if anything new is happening. The 88 is gaining ground quickly. The question is, he has 4 laps to get it done. Will he be able to do it? That's my question. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's question. Will that 88 car back there be able to catch the 30? Both strong Camaros think he's narrowed it down to about a second now. Maybe a second and a half, but I don't know. That 88 is gaining. So it looks like a 2-car battle for first. Back here before you have Joshua Michaels in the Black Lagoon car, who's pretty much sealed up 3rd for today. Unless the 85 gets a big jump, which he's been able to pass the 6 of Ricky, which makes me think that he could win. If not win, get at least 3rd. That 30 car, dominance, an even longer track than Phoenix. Easy to do in 16 laps at Phoenix. Hard to do at 8 laps at Road America. Look at that, folks. 100 miles per hour here at Road America at this road course. There aren't enough straightaways to really get that done except for the hill. Ryan Wilson again, Joshua Michaels. Anthony Rickey slowing down a little bit. I wonder what's up there. Cody Lamas slacked off a little bit. Now getting passed again by Kyle Anderson. There's Jacob Crago. Looks like he's making some moves. He just passed Kyle Anderson. Now he's looking to catch Cody Lamas. That number 62 USO Dodge from Crago Mullen Racing might be working something here. Back out front with Austin Wilson as he just completed lap 5. And is now extending his lead once again over the 88 of Ryan Wilson. Just give you an onboard shot of Wilson's Wounded Warrior project. That's about the distance he is away from the 30 car. Start making the predictions, folks. Will the 88 catch the 30? Who knows, folks? This is really anything. And I mean anything. That 88 car has driven hard all race. Not as hard as a 30, but it's still driven hard. So if they don't get it done, still a good point stay for them, and they can keep their heads held high. Back here, no one else really can, because everybody else has just sort of struggled all race today, including that 04 Joshua Michaels barely holding on to 3rd. Hasn't gained any ground, hasn't lost any ground, just sat there and sort of watched the race to an extent. Hasn't really moved much. But at least it's going to be a good point stay for that team, and that team, depending on where Tang is, might be able to inherit the points lead, looking at all their strong finishes the last 2 weeks. Let's go back here. There's 77 Jackie Tang, currently in 10th. He holds that position. He would come away with this week with 30 points, I believe. And who knows, maybe he'll get lucky enough to hold it. Oh, there's a car. Jacob Crago, the 62. In the grass, in the dirt. And he's going to be coming out just alright. It's going to take him a little while to get his car back up to speed and get it running and catch back up, but he just lost some major ground. No damage, it looks like, on the car. Maybe a little bit of front stuff, but maybe needs to get the grill clean. But other than that, I think he's okay. Just needs to catch a spot. Lap 6 about done here at Road America. Still a big lead between Austin Wilson and Ryan Wilson, the 30 and the 88 car. 2 rival Chevrolet teams, Turner Scott Motorsports and Junior Motorsports. One owned by an long-time owner, Harry Scott, and one owned by longtime driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's now under 2 seconds the gap between Austin Wilson and Ryan Wilson. Do you think Ryan Wilson has the power to catch the 30 car? Keep making your predictions now, folks. The 04 and the 85 just chilling back here and moving much. The 85 might be able to pass the 04 if he can get just a little bit more ground than the 04. Then you have here a battle for 5th. Anthony Urqui's trying to get back around the 99 of Cody Lamas. This would definitely be Lamas' best finish of the season. Lamas sits dead last, 39th in points. There's the 87 of Kyle Anderson along the 19 of Barry Baker. Strong run for that 19 team today. There's Jackie Tang up to 9th now because of the Crago incident. Ooh! Someone just left someone off their car. I think it was the 87 of Kyle Anderson. I'm not sure. They're going to have to hurry up and get that car to pit road. But back out front here, still a big lead for Austin Wilson, and it's dwindling quickly as that's, look how close the 88 is now. We'll give you an onboard view of the 88 just to show you how much it's gained. Remember that earlier, folks? That was far away. The 30 the 88's gained a little bit more ground, and I think, just possibly, he may be able to get the car going, but he's got to hustle. Only got a lap and a half left here. This has been, just like last week, one driver's race to lose, and I think he might have just lost it. He's slowing down. What's going on? He just slowed down. That 88 car just gained a lot of ground. Might have been a gear issue. Let's see if the 38 makes a trip down the pit road this time. No, he's gonna stay out. I don't know what that was, folks. Well, whatever it was, it just gave the 88 car a lot of ground. And maybe just enough to catch a white flag in the air here at Road America. Is it the 30 or is it going to be the 88? Who will it be? 1.7 seconds separate the two. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This might just be... We've had some great finishes in the last 2 weeks here in the Gander Mountain Cup Series. Back at Daytona, it was a photo finish between Jackie Tang and Alex Hawkins. Jackie Tang declared the winner. Back at Phoenix, Yui Wakabaiachi hits the wall before getting the white flag, giving the 77 a lot more room to catch it. Jackie Tang almost gets his second straight win, but Yui regains momentum and catches it. Looks like the 30's about to lap a car, and that's going to be the 5 of Matías Paiva. 30 slowing down again. Oh. Maybe it's just the turn ethic called by crew chief of that car. But anyways, back at Phoenix, Yui got the lead and won. Could Austin Wilson do the same again? Win from the pole position. He has dominated this entire race. Ryan Wilson looks like he's losing ground on the 30 car. I think that might have just about done it, folks. Real question is that 30 car going to lap that number 5 mission to Matías Paiva, sporting a new paint scheme, Home Depot on board, the number 5. Very slow. Looks like the 30 might be able to catch it. Well, isn't that sponsor going to be happy with the Works Yard Tools? Man. Everybody who fielded that car is going to be excited. And the 30 just put a car a lap down for the first time. That's unique. Matías Paiva is going to race back for the position, but it means real or nothing. He's a lap down, and just about a quarter of a lap away from Austin Wilson, getting his first win. Here we go, on the final turn, onto the final straightaway, and gets to head up the hill. Austin Wilson gets to celebrate with his Turner Scott Motorsports teammates. Ryan Wilson's making a charge, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Checkered flag in the air. Austin Wilson wins the Dollar General 225 at Road America. Isn't it just an exciting day for that 30 team? 8 of 8 laps led. Perfect. 1 from the pole. Lapped a car on a road course like Road America. And in the end of the day, gets the job done. Still a great day from that 88 team, though, of Ryan Wilson. Gets to come home second. That's his best finish of the season. And gets to keep his head held high and say, hey, I couldn't get it done, but I got a lot of points. It's going to help us in the standings. And maybe we can still go after a championship or another win at the next road course. But all eyes are truly on that number 30 car of Austin Wilson, today's winner here at Road America. Let's get your official finishing results. They might not be exactly correct yet because some people are still finishing. But this is what we have right now. Austin Wilson was today's race winner, followed by Ryan Wilson, Joshua Michaels 3rd, Tara Takanawa 4th, Cody Elmas 5th, Anthony Ricky 6th, Kyle Anderson 7th, Barry Baker 8th, Jackie Tang 9th, and Ray Jones will finish 10th. Alex Tanker 11th, Alex Hawkins 12th, Henrietta Fixwater 13th, Amy Appleman 14th, James Qualls 15th, the 9 of Robert Stevens will finish 16th. Jacob Crago, after that spin into the dirt, around lap 6, I believe it was, he regained enough spots. He's up to 17th. 18th was Captain Marvelous. 19th, Eugene Max. And 20th was Zachary Fitzwater. The 21st place finisher was Luis Hernandez. 22nd, Harlan Sanders. 23rd was Betty Johnson. 24th was Eric Steinmetz. 25th was Maximus Folks. 26th was Ian Dutta. 27th was Topanga Wilson. 28th was Yui Wakabaiachi. 29th was Darian Taylor. 30th was Ish Taylor. 31st was Joshua Blackheart. 32nd, 33rd, Donovan Updike. 34th, Ray Takeda. 35th, Kevin T.S. Proximus. 36th, Junior McMillan. 37th, Troy Kang. 38th, the lap down car of Manius Paiva. And 39th, the 55 of Kev Shearer, who retired due to heavy front end damage. In fact, let's go check out what happened to the 55 here, folks. We have some time. Wrecked very early in the race. Let's see here, folks. That was near the beginning. Right there was when he headed down pit road. Let's see if we play right there. He's already got the front end damage. Let's see here, folks. I honestly don't know. He still has the front end damage. Was it right there, possibly? There's the rear end damage of Kyle Anderson. It looks like they might have just bumped there, folks. I don't know. This car looks fine right there. Coming out of after lap 1. Let's watch to see if anything happens here. Looks strong. Looks like nothing's up with the car. 99 of Cody Lum's right behind him. Kev Shearer was running in the 7th position when this happened. Here he comes up on the 87 of Kyle Anderson. I noticed he had some rear end damage. I didn't know what that was from. Maybe it had something to do with the 55 of Kev Shearer. He's just driving away. I don't see anything wrong with this car. This is back all the way on lap number 2, folks. Back in the very beginning of Austin Wilson's reign of today's race. And there, right there, bumps right into the back of the 87 of Kyle Anderson. I guess it just wasn't enough left in his car to finish, and that did the 55 for the day. But anywho, eyes were focused on the 55. Eyes were focused on the number 30, winning the race in the end. And he has something to celebrate today. Well, that's about going to do it for us here, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Dollar General 225. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like if you watched, comment to keep your eye, and we'll see you next time. Next week, we are headed to Orlando International Speedway. Yes, that is right. The backwards track. There's so many names for it. That track, turning left, is going to put you right into the wall. It's a turn right oval, one of the most rare tracks in all of NR 2003, and we're going to be there next week, covering the Works Yard Tools 300 live. We'll see you then.